Hi, this is Justin, here to share a few little tastes of what we do on Patreon every week, where we pick a subject, a movie, just a random question, and just jump off to have a general discussion. If you're a fan of the podcast, you cannot miss such great discussions like our talk about Steamboat Willie. When I want a cartoon, when I want to laugh, I go to my favorite character, the most beloved of all cartoon characters, Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, when I think of Mickey, I think of all of his great personality traits, like he's a mouse.
Yep.
He has an annoying voice.
Oh, yeah.
He has a girl. He has a girlfriend who's also a mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. And all of his great friends like Clarabelle Cow.
And
what is it? The Goat Man?
The Goatman,
Yeah.
Ku Klux Klan.
Of course. Yeah, Disgruntled Goat.
Nazi Superman, RR champions, or whatever it was. Superiors.
Now, someone has said, when do you think that will be removed from Disney quietly? That joke from The Simpsons.
I don't think it ever can be, actually.
No, you don't think so?
I think if that joke gets removed, there will be uproar, and they just don't want to. They wouldn't want to like shine a light on that.
There will be uproar, but then it'll die down and people will continue to subscribe to Disney Plus and it won't be an issue.
But they just don't want to do anything that really calls attention to it, you know? Like if they're removing it, then it becomes a kind of like, well, you're doth protesting a little bit too much, aren't you? You really can't take a joke about Disney's Nazi sympathies. Interesting. Maybe there's a little more. They don't want people talking about that.
So you don't think Disney's going to turn around and it's like a new documentary on Disney Plus when Lenny Reichenn
Lenny visited the
Walt
Magic
Disney
Kingdom.
Studios. Yeah, let's get a Mr. Banks style narrative film.
Yeah.
Wow, wasn't that fun? Wouldn't you want to also hear about the new Kevin Smith film that was only released as an NFT? The horror anthology Kilroy Was Here. There's some movies in our lives we have to admit we'll probably never see. The Magnificent Ambersons, the original ending, for example.
The Day the Clown Cried. The sadly junked Coyote versus Acme.
Yes. But then every now and then miracles happen. And you can get to see a movie that you have basically just written off.
So I want to begin this by apologizing to our patrons. Please don't cancel your subscription. We are talking about Kevin Smith again.
We're talking about the Smithmeister.
I can hear a lot of you groaning and
anyone
moaning.
that is under 35 years old.
And if there's anybody over the age of 60 as well.
Yes.
Also.
Yeah. Or over the age of 38.
Or a lot of people in their 40s and 30s and 50s who are also a little tired of this.
Yes. Yeah. Who are not male and had our particular interest when they were growing up.
So I promise you, we are going to try to make this interesting for you. We are talking about Kevin Smith one last time.
Whoa, don't say that.
Until the next time.
Yes.
Because we hope he'll have more movies.
Ooh, now that you've gotten over that scare, how about the best physical media of 2023? What do we have to say about that? I think maybe at this, new year evaluation of everything that's going on, we can make the decision, do we own too many movies, Will?
Well, we possibly do. I mean, how often do you watch all this shit?
Well, I actually cull it pretty often, I would say, that I'm like, this can go in a box or this can go into the sales pile.
Interesting. But I'm much more of a hoarder.
Oh, really? Because I look at the stuff.
I do cull it sometimes, yeah.
I did go through it a couple of months ago and I went, if there is a way to watch this digitally, very easily accessible to me, will I reach for the Blu-ray or will I just sit at my computer and watch it that way? That's a tough question you got to ask yourself.
Well, it is actually true. Like if something's on the Criterion channel, and like, look,
are you going to reach for that Blu-ray?
No, the Blu-ray that I paid $45 for 5 years ago. No, I'm just going to watch it on the Criterion channel.
Yeah, you're not going to go up and be like, where is it in my collection? And finally, on our newest episode, we talk about a little film called The Palace. You know who's been getting a pass for too long? Rich people. It's time to take them down a notch.
I thought you were going to say Roman Polanski.
No, I was not going to say that.
We've not done an episode on Roman Polanski.
We have not. Even though, he did get a pass for way too long, one would say.
I think we'll probably do it when he dies, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Because, one of the great directors.
Yes. His movies are great.
Rosemary's Baby, Knife in the Water, Chinatown, The Tenant. Maybe you've heard of some of these.
The Ghost Rider. We were all laughing it up in the theater at that time when it was released.
Man, I love the Ghost Rider. He's, the recent, I almost said the most recent one, but
No.
Officer and a Spy was quite strong.
Officer and a Spy, like, it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's most perplexing and interesting when you watch it and you're like, this man falsely accused.
The Dreyfus Affair. What could possibly have attracted Roman Polanski to that subject matter? I guess we'll never know.
No. So if you're still listening at this point, of course you want to listen to the Patreon episodes. Become a patron now at patreon.com/theimportantcinemaclub and listen to not just the topics that I mentioned today, but also a huge back catalog of 328 plus episodes. Subscribe now because we could not keep doing this without you.